Alright. Now, I want to talk about weak ass white men, NFL, the fucking pundits, sportscasters, all these fucking people. You ever notice who's always got an excuse for somebody? Accusations for one and excuses for the other. Let's start with this fucking dude that was doing all this prank calling. Caught the defensive coordinator with the Atlanta Falcons. Was his son. He's 21 fucking years old. 21. And he gets on his daddy's iPad, steals a bunch of damn numbers off of it, passes them out to his buddies so they can all prank call. Right? 21 years old. So, let alone the fact that these guys are trying to live their dream, and these pussies are setting up in a fucking room prank calling them. That's Caucasian race. That's the fucking blatant disrespect. Look, not only did he not fucking respect the people that he was prank calling, he didn't fucking respect his dad. He didn't even have any respect for his dad. Because his dad taught him that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit started home. And y'all always want to talk about the black community and who raised our kids. We gotta raise our kids, little boy fucking kids like y'all. See, this is what everybody needs to understand. When they say Christian nation, they really just mean racist nation. That's what they mean. They mean this is a racist nation. And this is the way I look at it. Since we're gonna go ahead and call it what it is, because you can't call it nothing else. Can't call it nothing else. Everybody's got a fucking excuse for what the little retarded white boy that's parents is paying his fucking way through college so that they can make sure that their buddy gives him a fucking job somewhere. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That kind of shit. They always got an excuse. Now, I say as a people, since we got all these new rules, I think we should examine them. I think we should examine every one of them. Because first of all, we know that they think they're not making any new rules without it giving them some kind of advantage that they believe. So I say that what we should do is the same thing China's doing to them. I think we should just sit there, wait for them to make their little stupid ass mistake, and then make them pay for it. Now I know we're getting ready to go hungry, and I know time's getting ready to get tough. But let's think about it. You know how fun it's going to be to watch these motherfuckers when they go into panic mode? When they start screaming for people to help them? And their own people ain't helping them because they're busy robbing them? This is the shit that's gonna happen. I think we just stay in the house and we just keep watching these fuckers. Because nobody in their right fucking mind is gonna believe that any country is talking to Trump. There is no fucking body talking to him. Because that motherfucker for real is the best thing could have happened for us. For real. He's the best thing could have happened for us. The more I look at it. Yeah, he's fucking shit up. But he's fucking them up too. You know what I mean? He is destroying the playing field that they had built over fucking generations. You see how quickly he made this fucking country fail? He gonna destroy these people. He gonna destroy his own fucking people. Because that's what racism does. It searches for power. And he ain't got no power over here. People who look like me. He ain't make rules. But it ain't gonna go like he think it's gonna go. We already know that. People who look like me. They think that this is the 1800s. We know it's not. They think that their whiteness is a shield. We know it's not. So, this is what I want to say. There's been a lot of times in you people, a lot of times in your life, that you had this advantage of not having to worry about anything. Not having to worry about whether you could go get another job. Not having to worry about whether your dad's buddy was going to fire you. Not have to worry about if you called the police. And the only one that was going to go to jail is the other one. All that shit, right? Now he's trying to mix in the military with the police and all that shit. I want y'all to understand something. When you're growing a plant and you feed it nitrogen, it grows. It grows. So all your racism and all your hate, you are feeding a tree that's been growing for over 400 years. Now, if that tree has endured 400 years of your bullshit, what makes you think that 400 years later, you got the upper hand? See, you've been a houseplant all your fucking life, for generations. You haven't endured no storms. You haven't been beat down by the rain, froze out by the winters. You ain't been through none of that. Through the fires. You ain't had to survive none of that kind of shit. So you can believe in your leader and that shit that he keeps talking. Because you motherfuckers is getting ready to come out into the storm. We are not, as a people who look like me, we are not afraid of you motherfuckers. As a matter of fact, we're seeing just how frail you motherfuckers are. So I encourage your leader to just keep on doing what he's doing. I encourage it. Because the best barbecue is slow cooked. Put you on low, nice low heat. Tenderize your ass. See, I listen to these fucking punks like Nick Fuentes. What fucking kind of name is that for? That's not a white boy's name. I hear all these fucking dudes setting up, and they ain't got no white boy's name. Hell, our names are whiter than half of these fucking people. Right? So who would know the white boy's name better than we do? Got forced on us. Right? See, all these fucking things that you want to believe, all these fucking little stories that you've been told, all them little white lies, it turned out catastrophic for somebody else. Ain't none of that shit forgotten. You know, like y'all don't forget that last ass whooping you got in the Civil War. White boys was leading that one. You know what I'm saying? And who called on who? Every fucking war y'all been in, we've been there. Every fucking one of them. So we already know that you're not superior. And we've never had any reason to revolt. Well, we did, but we're peaceful people. Till we're not. You ask anybody who started some shit with somebody who looked like me, and you ask them how quick shit started. Now, if you pick on, you got you one big old white boy, a little bitty old goat fella. You can brag a little bit. When you pick one your size, it don't work out so well for you. That's why you come in packs. That's why you run around with guns. All that shit. Because of the fear that runs through you. Because this is what I think. Any white dude that has to walk around with a fucking gun in the United States, in this racist ass country, is a pussy. He's a chicken shit son of a bitch. Because he's either, who's he afraid of? Hell, y'all the only ones that do mass shootings. Your kids run up in fucking schools. Y'all run up in post offices and at work and biggest terrorists in this country. And it's you. And then you try to like you always do. Blame it on somebody else. That's another one of y'all's traits. You like to start shit and then sit back and act like you didn't have nothing to do with it. I didn't do nothing. See, people who look like me, we know about that shit. We know all about all your little sly, sneaky shit. We know about it. We see you when you're thinking about doing it. And I got news for you. I'm a really laid back dude. I love to help people. All that shit. Can't stand a fucking bully though. Can't stand them. As much as I like to laugh, I like to defend my people. When it's called. Never want to have to. But when I do. See, there's a bunch of people who look like me. You think just like that. We've never been afraid, and we never will. Because it's not about our survival, it's about our people's survival. It's about the survival of the people that we protect. The sacrifice isn't too big. But the vengeance, because you have called us out to protect ours, in that manner, it will be unforgiving. It will be 400 years of pure hatred. They'll be looking at you. That's something America should keep an eye on. Because we're coming from every fucking where, dude. We've been planning this shit forever. Forever. You've been running around here, you just been living your life. We've been building ours. Because we already know you're coming. We've been knowing it. You can't stay out of our fucking business anyway. That's why you always want to walk up and ask somebody what they're doing. You always want to call the police and have them check on us. See what's going on. That's why the only fucking place they ride is in our neighborhoods. Because of your fucking fear. Because of the shit you know you've done. And because you think you're going to keep doing it. I'm telling you. He may be the best thing that ever happened to us. That leader of yours. Because he's blatant enough to show everybody else that we'll just be defending ourselves. Know what I mean? Self-defense. Stand your ground. All that be in play, won't it? Because we don't attack people. We defend people. So every time we stand our ground, it's going to be legal. It's going to be legal. So every time one of you fuckers come up with your threat, by past history, I would say that we'd have the right to defend ourselves. Because every day we pull out of our driveway and drive into your town, we're in danger. We're in danger. So the more issues he keeps pushing, and the more endangered we start to feel, you just remember we're standing our ground. We have the right to defend ourselves. When there's an imminent threat around, and you will be one because you will be supporting what the fuck he's doing. You need to remember that. You tell him just keep on chopping them laws down, leveling this shit off a little bit. And we'll take your words and we'll turn them against you. We've been doing it since the beginning. You don't speak proper English anymore. You use the same slangs. You say the same shit we say. Because we're the Americans and you're the immigrant. And I agree. We should get rid of the fucking immigrants. Send them back where they came from. Fuck, if they don't know where they came from, we can send them to El Salvador. I hear tell he's gonna build some more fucking, put some more buildings up. Be a good spot for y'all. Immigrants. Tell him keep on writing those. We'll keep some of them. We'll get rid of most, but we'll hold on to some. So you just tell him, just keep on cutting. Keep on making up some new rules. Because that birthright citizenship, you're going to probably need some paperwork. I don't know. But you just keep on telling him to cut them. We'll help him enforce them. You know what I mean? You can write a letter to your editor, send it to your senator. Y'all better talk about a way of getting that bastard out of there, because he's putting y'all in a bad situation. Now, I'm just no country boy. I ain't got no kind of power. I can't make shit happen. I'm just trying to help out my fellow citizen. You know, because you can be a citizen and an immigrant. You're just not an American citizen. You're a citizen in America. Don't forget that now, right? Remember your place. I know it's hard. You didn't have much education. And usually you got, crayons and a book and a day or two and you have it all figured out. But you go ahead and you scribble yourself up a letter to the editor and a little note for your senator. Tell him he needs to look into a few things about something this racist country's been coming up with. Because one good turn deserves another, right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Just a little quiet elevation. Let's elevate.